Guess we will do some priest. Spirit Guide, theoretically, when other people draw a Spirit Guide, they actually get 2 draws off of it. I never do, but surely this one will be different. Ooh, Holy Spell. That'll make it easier. 2 drop? Wolf is very good too. This is more likely to give our opponent a 3 health minion to Deliverance. Possibly. We can go for the Popsicle, I guess. There really is actually a non-trivial amount of like mech synergy, so just getting a random mech if it's close, it's like, it could be good. Smug seems good. That is a Fishy Flyer. Should be a bit better than Lone Champion, hopefully. Well, okay then. We need some shadow spells. That is a shadow spell. Okay. Wandmaker is pretty good in Priest right now, I think. Bloodguard is good. Blademaster is better in Priest, but it is really good with Gift of the Naru, actually. I don't know, Bloodguard is just nuts. More fish. More cheese card. Dwarf, I guess. Popsicle is actually a lot more likely than most minions to stick. It's actually semi-relevant, but... get cards from the Demon Hunter opponents that have way better cards than us. The problem is if you get like Inquisitor from them. It doesn't work. Take a 3 or do we want an Ice Hoof? This card seems very good. We only have 2 3-drops and we're halfway through the deck though. So we might want another one. Having Taunt is also relevant. We'll be sad if we don't have any big taunts, I think. Every chance for Draconic Studies you gotta go for, right? Oh yeah, this is a card you don't skip. That's a good one. Ripple. Do we want Bone Wraith? Angus, thanks for the follow. Bone Wraith or Panther? Bone Wraith is a card to protect Najak Hexxen. Tiny Finn. We will protect Tiny Finn by not picking him so that he won't die. Because we care about Tiny Finn. Since we have 1 Bloodguard, I think I like this Temple Enforcer. Or instead of buying packs, just play Arena. Which is even more efficient. We take a buff. Could take a wolf. We've been offered so many of these. We can also buff the Hexen. They do like similar enough things, I guess. Just having like the wolf to make your flyer do 5, for example, you know, and just buff up your taunts might be relevant. Might take a heal. Could take another one of these. Not like you really need a heal in this class for obvious reasons. Guess I'll take another one. Another big taunt. Is Penflinger the nuts in Priest? I really like Bloodguards though. We actually have no pings at all. Maybe we just need a ping. We may just need a ping. Might as well. Deliverance is good, but I feel like the first Entomb. We're on pick 26 and we don't have any kind of hard removal. Seems, I mean, we have this, I guess, but other than that, feels like we want to have one of these. You gotta steal your opponent's Ysera, right? Take a Penance, I guess. I'm almost at the point where I feel like we just take a Scorpid. Because I do want one more win condition. Would much rather get a much better win condition, but at the same time, our win condition is right here, right? So we just take our opponent's win condition and then we have another Bone Wraith to protect it, right? Seems reasonable. Why would you play 1 4-mana Mind Control when you can play 2 4-mana Mind Controls? In the same turn? True. We definitely want to toss this Raise Dead because it's actually our only shadow spell, right? Or did we get one more? I think it's the only one. So we need this in the deck so that our Spirit Guide draws more. I'll keep the Penance because we're against a Demon Hunter. We need to be able to kill, you know, Vanguard. The last one went 8. We got our Mind Control. Now we sit back and wait until we can steal all of our opponent's win conditions and beat him with his own cards, as a priest should. Beautiful. Alright, we just sit back. Sit back and do the he doesn't know thing. Sounds like a plan. Wait to crush his spirits. Oh, that's pretty bad for us. He's trying to make things difficult for us, chat. I feel like we're gonna have to just rush down that Panther. Just slow him down. Oh my god. Wait, we can steal that. Dude, do we honestly just steal that? Is that worth it? We can't actually deal with it otherwise. I guess we just steal it. We'll kill it, but I mean, we get another Mind Control. What's the other play? The other play is just to play this, which is fine. This forces him to respond. And we'll do this first. See if he gives us something better. He might like Night Captain this, and then we can steal the Night Captain maybe. Oh. Well. He got a little bigger for us. He's prepping our minion for us. It's nice of him. They never expect the 4-mana Mind Control. This is disgusting. It's actually literal 4-mana Mind Control. It's actually so disgusting. Just straight up. Remember when they removed Mind Control from the core set? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Oh, now he's trying to smork us. A valid response. Kind of the only response, to be honest. We even give our guy Divine Shield. What do we actually do here? I mean, we're going to Ripple. What else do we do here? I'm just gonna go for this. Then we can do that. Seems okay. Divine Shield after trading. Yeah, I like just getting through to just take more damage off the board. I could have also rushed down this thing. Keep this thing a little healthier, make it more likely to live. One problem with this thing is that it's giving us a bunch of oozes, which are going to get raised deaded now. Kind of bad for us. I think these are 2 mana, right? Yeah, these are even 2 mana 1/2, so they're actual garbage. I could honestly just make a bigger popsicle. Funny thing. I could also steal this and then buff this guy so it's less likely to die. Actually somewhat reasonable right now. There's actually bad things that could happen if I just go wide, but surely this will be okay. Raise dead for Panda? Actually, maybe I should do that. Still believe. He has 1 frozen minion. Whatever he plays. Alright, we can just kill off the Yeti. Fire a pen flinger. For the verbal abuse strategy. The old classic. Oh wow. That was actually really good RNG there. We want to play this on the left side. So that the taunts will get the buff. It's like we can steal 1 threat and well, we can steal 2 of them, but we can entomb 1. Probably just save it until we absolutely need it, right? It's probably not the ideal order, but... Okay. Buffing that one just so if he does get a cycle of hatred, we won't completely lose instantly. I mean, honestly, we're still going to be really sad. Everyone has Troll Centurion. Everyone. This is a very good Demon Hunter deck, actually. It was almost all neutral minions, though. You will repay one day. You gotta get the sludge lethal. Very important. You could have actually gone for Bloodguard Penflinger for more damage. Should have entombed his other minion. Send a message, true. Am I ready for Roman versus Seth? I'm probably gonna be asleep, to be honest. I probably won't even watch it live. I'll probably watch it later. Thanks for the follows again. We got like a solid like several hundred followers more than normal today. Interesting. I might go face with that. I mean, unless I want to coin Popsicle, I don't have a play here, so... I'll take that. I'll take that. What kind of a world is it where there's a South Sea captain in Arena? In the year 2022? What is happening? could actually play the Popsiculer and it would freeze this. Which would theoretically save us some health. But we can also do that next turn and freeze something bigger. I was gonna say, this is play, right? Not summon. We can also go for the Blood Guard. The Blood Guard rush on the Gangster to get more stats on it, more attack. Glorious, truly glorious. I also could have just flingered it last turn, the 4-2. That might have been smarter. It was okay though. Just the bone rate is alright. But honestly, it might be better to coin the flinger, right? It's probably worth it. For some reason, I just didn't think about this last turn, but I probably should have done this last turn, to be honest. You can't even activate a Knight Captain here. Well, that'll be a good entomb, probably. He's gonna start using it already, though. Should be pretty happy as long as he doesn't... Why does this keep happening, chat? What? Probably wrong order. (10-2) taunt, exactly. Oh, we have an actual one. Nice. The 7-4. I mean, we can actually stick this, is the funny thing. Because, he's gonna have a frozen board. Maybe we get the 2-10 down first, though. I can actually not take this trade so that we still have it for this. It might be worth it. It could be very bad to ignore this thing, though. Because there's like certainly bad things that can happen. It's probably just not worth it. It would play around Deadly Shot would be the one thing. 50% of the time. Oh. That's a tragedy. Probably be okay though. Actually, given this is a 7-4, it's probably not that useful. Or I just try to steal something better. Take this, I guess. It's probably more useful than Proto right now. I called it. I just knew, because the funny thing is though, is like if he does win the 50-50, you get completely screwed. Because then he kills the wolf too. And then you just die. So I played around it, knowing that he would get good RNG. Right? Yeah. That doesn't really work right now. So I mean, we're gonna have to steal that way. Unfortunately, since we don't have this 2-10. Maybe I should have actually gone for the 10-2 first. We can croc this. It's kind of a problem. We might just have to croc to reduce damage. I don't really see a better option. Unless you get really lucky off Wand Maker, but then you can't croc, and then you might just die to that thing. We're probably not getting a better croc. That's really bad for us. That is a very good card. It might be the case that we just hold on to this. I could steal the poison, I guess. So it's almost guaranteed to work. That might just be the play, because that might just be good enough, honestly, especially now that we have Viscera in our hand. It's probably just good enough. Because if he plays anything big, we'll just kill it with the poison, right? Even if he does randomly find a way to kill that 1/4, then we probably will have the 2/2 survive, so then we'll be able to kill the poison that way. Oh my god. The greatest hunter ever. He also has, okay. I was gonna lose my mind if that was a Desert Spear. Okay, now we just clear, I guess. I don't think we need to heal. We can probably... Oh, we can actually heal anyway. Guess we start with this. That seems pretty good right now. How good is this right now? Do we even have spells? We have 3 spells, 4 spells. Probably just take this, right? Could go for that. I don't know. This is okay. We will take that proto. We're still 2 turns off of killing him, even with the Alexstrasza. So he was at like, what, 35 health? Why does the hunter have positive? More than 30 health? It's not supposed to be allowed. Here's go film. We were rated by Redbeard and Summit, the 2 hottest arena streamers. Elixir. Return to hand? Oh, no return to hand. Lame. I mean, giant lifesteal. I don't mind. Seems pretty alright too. YOLO. Yeah, we'll just take plus 11. Plus 11's okay. No. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't really work against that weapon. Wolpertinger. Damn, this is a pretty nuts deck, actually. And we found the Youthful Brewmaster just in time. 30 health to 0. Easiest game of our lives. Never doubted for a second. Flawless victory. Mecha Jiraxis, oh no. Warlocks could be difficult for us because we don't have like Shower Death or anything. We keep our win condition. We probably do, actually. We just need our Brewmaster now. That's one way to deal with a abomination, right? Do I keep Nightcap in my starting hand often? I wouldn't say often, it would depend on the deck. Like, I wouldn't keep it in this deck probably, ever. I'm a lot more likely to keep it if the deck just has really weak mid-game. Our deck actually is very strong mid-game. Seems like the only logical play here. You could consider, like, you could have gone Cloning Device Penance, and that would allow you to play this with Devour next turn, but I don't know, that might just not work. If he just doesn't do anything, then you'd field him. Maybe we get a Hollow Abomination. It's time for me to catch a Pokemon on my Discord. I got a Lediba. Nice. That juicy Lediba. I shouldn't refer to a bug as juicy, people might get the wrong idea. So he has Ysera. We better keep this. We don't actually, this is the problem, we don't have the minion to actually use Shower Devour on. But we can find one. Do we want Night Captain or we want Smug Senior? Smug Senior is a lot more guaranteed value. Night Captain might just not trigger. So I mean... There's a world where you leave that up, because the one problem is now we're not guaranteed to get this active now. I'm assuming that we only have 3 dead draws in the deck, so surely we'll find one. Surely. This guy just has nothing but 1 and 2 drops. Oh, what do you know? The only dead card in our entire deck. Fair. Do I actually just have to Hexen now? Because I can Hexen the 2/2. This is the saddest thing ever, but maybe that's the play here. We can give it a bunch of attack. Might actually be the play. We want to steal something bigger, right? It's probably better to just wait, actually. I hero power and pass. If you do that, you end up with, this thing's a 8/8. This will just be a 2/1. You're stealing a 2/1. I was gonna say like maybe he would remove it, but he would never remove it just to get a 2/1 back. Feels just not worth it. Return a Najak Hexxen to our hand. Beautiful. I guess now we just play this. It's probably this turn, and I mean, even if it gets hard removed, we'll be very sad. Okay, that's not the end of the world. But in any case, like, we're gonna get Smug. He's even trading right into this, so that's good. Smug with Devour. That's a pretty nice thing to steal, actually, too. It's an extremely nice thing to steal. We'll probably do that. Next turn. The thing that makes this card so dumb, if you ever steal a Rush, you can just trade it off, so then it actually is just a mind control. Same thing with Taunt. If they're not able to get past the Taunt, then they just can't kill this through the Taunt. That's pretty big. Yeah, we gotta play the Ice Hooves before they get swapped again. Wanna be a 1/8? Did I say 1/7? Yeah, it would have been a 1/8, I guess. Actually, if it gets swamped and then you get to steal a bunch of health onto it, then maybe it's not a bad thing after all. I said 8/8. Oh, that would be nice. I wish it was an 8/8. That looks like a Najak Hexxen, if I've ever seen one. So yeah, now we just steal this, and we can elixir this to get it back. It's probably worth it. This is so unfair. Sometimes priests just do these things, and you're like, why does any of this exist? I can actually keep this alive. Do I want to, though? Maybe not. Because he might get it back, and that would be bad. Probably better to just kill it off. Just priest things. Actually, I could probably don't have to do this because he's probably never going to kill it, right? So I can probably get the corporal down, actually. Alright, we'll do that. I mean, he might kill it, but it would only be like if he nethers us. It might be the right thing to just do this just to guarantee it, though. And there's like no chance he killed. There's no way he's ever gonna go out of his way to kill this. It's only if he blows up the entire board, basically. You just hope that doesn't happen, I guess. Now we just steal that. Wait, I can actually... Yeah, I can replay it if I want. That's way funnier, right? This is like the way more troll play. Can even maybe raise dead it again. This is probably not even correct, but I mean, it's probably fine. We have to be the ultimate scumbag priest. It's kind of our responsibility, you know? Because otherwise, like, what else are we doing with our lives? He's actually gonna kill it. He can't actually kill it. Even had the 3 damage. You see, if Najak Hexxen was a 1-3, it would be balanced. Always emote. It was with Jiraxis too. It's like if you don't emote with Jiraxis, you're just misplaying. Actually misplaying. Water! No one likes it when priests emote. We weren't priests, we were warlock and we were Jiraxis. So it's all okay. I think the 1-3 nerf would be good. If they would actually balance cards for Arena, yeah. But we know they will not do that ever. Wonder if there will be a world where they actually do, though. If Arena goes through massive changes. Feels very bad to not do this. It seems very good right now. Wait, so this has to go into there. I can wave first or second, it probably doesn't matter that much. It's probably better to guarantee the value though. Hexxen is a rogue card? That is true. No way they nerfed rogue again for a bit. I don't think that's true. They didn't nerf weapon rogue enough, I don't think. I think they're gonna nerf weapon rogue again next time. They probably won't nerf anything else though. I guess they did nerf 3 different cards in weapon rogue, to be fair. It's just most of the nerfs they did are irrelevant. They didn't nerf Mizaki Mage enough either. What did they nerf in Mizaki Mage? It was, or they nerfed like the reduction spell, right? Maybe I shouldn't even trade that totem, but... Yeah, Enchantress Flow again. Yeah. Is this a copy? That would have been good if this still had Reborn. I can summon a copy of the fish to get an extra fish if I want. Honestly, it might be worth just rushing this though, so that we can, it'll let us heal this and have it survive. Might just be worth it. We can also get the Blood Guard down. I don't hate getting the Blood Guard down. Maybe I should let him trade, but... That's rude. Oh, okay. I can go for the flyer copy strat. Flyer copy gives us a 6 and a 1, which will both get buffed to deal exactly 9. Seems like a strat. What do I think about Discount Priest? Is that a constructed deck? I don't even know what that is. Wow. Might just be like Ripple and then Spirit Guide, I guess. Spirit Guide actually does pretty well on the board. The flyer just doesn't do enough damage to kill a 6 health 4-drop. It would be really bad if the Spirit Guide got hexed. But I mean, alternatively because honestly I could like flyer and heal. That might actually be better. I don't know, I mean this is better, it's just the risk of hex, but I don't think we're baiting out a hex ever. We're gonna have to try at some point. I can steal his guy. Give to the Naru as well. Okay, so it takes 5 mana to steal that. I guess I'm probably just going to... Wait, do we want to raise dead now? We have some really good things in there right now. Probably worth it. Nice. That was what we were looking for. We have our Totem Slayer now. We might be able to flinger that down. It's not a bad reborn, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 4, 5. It's still hero power too. Okay. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Right, that doesn't work. About that, no one saw anything. We're gonna still do it in shame, I guess. We have to show our shame. We're just sending a message, chat. It's fine. I could actually start flingering this down as well. Like, we totally have lethal. It's bad to show him that we had that, so now he knows that he actually has to remove this or he dies. No taunt totem. Cool. I thought this was freeze for a second. I panicked. I was like, oh my god. Shiny reborn on the golden. Ooh, next Hexxen on curve. Yeah, personally, I haven't touched Constructed in a while. I don't think I've even done a single game this meta, just because, like, I see, like, Nozaki and Weapon Rogue, and I just, like, yeah, no, I'm just not gonna do that. Guess we play this. He has to choose which one he kills, theoretically. I mean, it's like, I wouldn't want to do any matchup that was a losing matchup to either of those decks, and I think the only deck that beats those two decks is Face Hunter, so I do play a lot of Face Hunter. I do appreciate the smork. Aggro Druid does okay, I think, or something, right? Probably. Yeah, so we're not actually guaranteed to get the, want the Corporal back. See what we get. Oh shit. Is that the pick though? How did we get 3 drops? At least he doesn't have his 3-drop in his opening hand, I guess. Good to know. This is the Snowbolt, which I guess is a Kobold. This is a threat. I could play this now so that we don't play right into Night Captain. But if he Night Captains, we might just win. We're unfavored at this point, I think, so we would want to go for that risk, I think. Unless we can just get lucky and draw a Brewmaster. He's most likely just not gonna totem. Totem, I dare you. Do it! Do it! Do it! He didn't do it, chat. No balls. I wonder if there's a point where at 4 mana do you even play 2 Encounters Flows? I feel like the answer is probably still yes, but if it's a tempo meta, maybe not. Maybe they cut one. Imagine in the world. They would cut one? Yeah, they have Siphon mana. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, do I just... I probably... I mean, I could steal it, but... I mean, probably just go for the kill. Protecting Tiny Fin at all costs. Actually exact lethal damage, so he has to react a little bit. 2 sparks is a pretty good reaction. Maybe I should have played the popsicle, I forgot about that. Maybe. Okay, I'm actually gonna steal that, aren't I? I'm stealing an Anoyatron, aren't I? Looks like I am. If he has to use removal on it, he has to use removal on it, right? That means he's not removing something else. Snowfall Guardian isn't real. Exactly. Okay. We keep bashing him in the face. Going the tidal wave turn. I did that because it was tidal wave turn. Ow, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Good God. He just has everything. Except for all the things that he doesn't have. We need to keep smashing him. Just he has all the time in the world, basically. We probably won't even be able to set up 2-turn lethal here. Him getting the devolve on the Smug Scener is actually probably what killed us here. Because it's just we need him to have less health there. Or we need to have that extra resource, basically. I mean, because it's just if we had another big thing to hit him with, we would probably get there. Well, that is a good draw. That is a big thing to hit him with. More Smork. A lot of health on our guys, so he needs Avalanche, basically. Even if he gets Avalanche, honestly, might still be tough. That's pretty brutal. Another Frostbite? Jesus Christ. He's dead, though. That would have been the most disheartening taunt totem ever. We did it. We beat him down. We only had to kill him twice, basically. Just keep hitting him until he stops moving. Like, get him. Bop, bop. We probably actually want to save this for later, so I'm going to toss it. We already have a 1 and a 2. Rated Summit. And Redbeard. As I've said a million times, the 2 hottest arena streamers. Arena is indeed popping off.
You fight me, you get burned.
Well, I guess we lose. I have to try to tempo, I guess. The max tempo play is to bump here, replay this. 2 oddest. I said the 2 hottest, not the 2 oddest. I should maybe enunciate better. We're kind of boned here, though. We're supposed to be the ones doing the boning, not the other way around. With the Bone Wraith, you know? Remember when we had a board? Maybe I should have just not tried to tempo and just accepted we were going to get full clear no matter what we did and just let it be. Maybe. Now we don't have our win condition. It's a problem. I should have maybe believed. It's kind of rude. You like that taunt because that would protect the Hexxen. Bloodguard's still good. Right, I've only had double my usual dose of caffeine today. And I'm feeling totally normal. Ooh. That could be good. I mean, we gotta take this, right? I'm trying to think like what we're even looking for out of our deck. Honestly, it's like Draconic Studies from Wandmaker, right? That's like the best thing that can happen now. It's gonna be tough to win this game. We saw his deck, a few cards of his deck, right? He has a deck built for the long game too. Well, a lot more than we do actually. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess that's good for us. It's a lot of resources used up. Did not get the kill even though. And we get to do priest things. You're powering our shit. That is good. We basically gained like a card and a half. It's like we're trying to grind out the card advantage he has acquired over us. Slowly. We're making progress. It's going to be sad when we just get Yseraed. We're going to work really hard and then we'll just get Yseraed and then we'll cry. Sounds like a strategy. Can't even Hexxen the Ysera because the Hexxen will just get awakened. Wow. Are you shitting me? I like can't even deal with this properly right now. I guess we just lose. If I gift to the Naru, I don't get the draw, which I kind of need. We might be able to steal that, maybe. I'll have to try, I guess. We can steal it that way, too. We have to, like, miraculously steal that thing and get the draw off of it. The nice thing is, if he draws off of this, we're winning fatigue. We just have to get to fatigue somehow. How will we do that? I haven't figured that out yet. Am I going to figure it out? Probably not. But maybe. I really should have not used that Youthful Brewmaster. Wow. Probably this has to be our Entomb, right? Take this thing, because we can't really deal with it. But it's like... It's a kind of nice thing to put in our deck, but... To be honest, we probably needed better. That's a problem. That's almost guaranteed. I think there's only 5 spells you can get off of that thing in Mage, and 1 is Puzzle Box and 1 is Rune of the Archmage. I could steal this and get a spell. I either have to steal it now or I have to kill it. But I only get 1. I mean, I don't get a spell, I get a minion. Like, 1 mage minion isn't going to help us, really. There's just nothing, like... Like, to be realistic, I should probably just get the hell out of this game, because... We can get Ysera off of Wandmaker. That's the one thing, is that... You can always get Ysera off of Wandmaker. I get to heal up all the damage that he does to his own board. Nice. Seems like a thing to not even play right now. Oh wow. I'm actually just gonna leave that up then, aren't I? Okay. I hear a power and pass. Got him. Got him. Not like this. Maybe just play this. If I steal this now, it'll trigger immediately. That's something. So I'll just die though. I mean, I don't know. Gotta play this to stall, I think. And then, like, miraculously, we have to just not be dead, and then get Ysera off of Wandmaker. That is still the plan. Just gonna puzzle block. Imagine we just get Alex Straswood right now. Can you imagine the humanity? Surely that would never be. He's doing the one way he can lose. Oh my god. Lethal? Lethal? I believe chat. Lethal. Lethal. Oh, that thing got wrecked. Buff our guy. Please. That's the wrong guy. Oh, he froze his guys at least. No! Wait, that's actually good. Why? I need you to draw all of those cards. Okay, we'll rip his board, I guess. I guess we'll draw a card. Smug or Bloodguard? Am I tempoing this? I guess I am. I don't know, with the flyer in hand, honestly, it might be worth holding. We'll just wait, I guess. I guess we're trying to just survive him out at this point, right? He has 10 cards to actually beat us with. If this hand can't beat us, we won't lose. Okay, we're actually just dead. That is sad. Turns out he only needed 2 cards. If his draw RNG was different, if he discarded the torch, he probably actually loses. Where are we? I probably keep this. Stretch. You haven't played Arena for 2 years, any specific meta? Like any specific knowledge you need to know? Well, there's a lot more. Arena feels a lot different just because there's a lot more initiative and people draft a lot lighter because there's more generation and stuff, but otherwise Arena is still basically the same. Easy tiny fin. Swing and a miss. So are we gonna get Hexxen? Are we gonna have to Hexxen his Hexxen? That doesn't actually work. We have to just try to protect this a bit. What's up, Adam? How are you doing? We can steal that. Now we can get divine shields here. Well, we can't get a ton of divine shields. We get enough though. Yeah, that's pretty good too. But I can't, if I wave this will still die, so it kind of ruins the point of it. So we still do it like this, right? I could double coin hero power on this, but that's probably not worth it. Yeah, we were rated by Redbeard and Summit. Because Arena is popping off. Could actually use the divine shields and just buff this to get an extra threat. I kind of like that. Playing around Blood Knight. Indeed, even though there is no Blood Knight. Okay, that's a problem. Well... at least Bloodguard can buff our guys. Copium. The minion off reconnaissance is Lord Barov. Oh, we take the clear on board, I guess. Bloodguard might be better than... I can only play one minion this turn. Very much sucks. We could play the Ice Hoof just to try to prep the Najak Hexxen though. I know, we can also... play this. I guess I'll do this. It's very obnoxious because basically all our pressure is done. Maybe I should have tried to play the taunt into his turn 8 just so if he plays like a pro Drake we can use it that way. I think we found a target for Najak Hexxen. And I may... man, that's a really good buff target though. In the 210. Actually, if he removes it, he's probably going to kill it anyway. He's probably just going to have to hard remove it. So I guess we buff this guy. The chance, I mean, he could... wait, hold on, does Rogue even have... I should know the Rogue card pull better. Yeah, they don't even have, Wicked Stab's not even in Arena right now, so they can't even Wicked Stab this, because that would be the most obvious way, right? It's actually very hard for them to deal with that. He had both of them. Why can't we Deliverance Face? Wham. Oh wait, we actually have lethal. This is not enemy, okay. Got him. Demon Hunter, oh dear. You're the ones that the no boys are quaking in their boots. As we approach 7. Getting the Wand Maker with the Raised Dead. Pretty good, because that means you basically get to go for a reroll to get the extra attempt at Ysera Lackey, or Ysera Studies. Okay. We learned our lesson about this card. We do not play this card ever. Actually, we might play it now because we can actually bring it back. So I guess now we do play it. And we can make a 3/5. It's probably worth it. New plan. I believe we have a new plan. Of course. Do I want... I actually want this to die, so I'm not going to do this. And also this might be useful. That's a problem. We're gonna have to just Bone Wraith probably. Well, that's another option, but I could silence it, I guess, but it's probably not worth it. We'll probably have to trade off the Vanguard, this one. Okay, never mind. I'm just hoping that like at some point we'll draw Penance or Penflinger or something. Or Holy Ripple. Okay, that works. Set him right up for the on-curve Knight Captain. Oh dear. Okay, at least that didn't happen. I could steal that thing. Probably not worth it though. Just rush it down, steal the next thing. That's a nice heal. Probably steal that. I think it's kind of a problem for us right now. I forget what the interaction with Silence and Najak is, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work out the way you want it to. I'm pretty sure it just doesn't work the way you want it to. This just isn't right. You should have played around it or something. That looks like a Silence target. It should, but I know that silencing, I think from what I understand, silencing the Najak doesn't work. And I think silencing the minion also, I haven't seen silence the minion, but I think that also doesn't work. The way it's coded is a little different than, when they make weird cards like this, they aren't consistent with how they code them. And like, it just doesn't work the way you would expect it to from what I understand. I can actually just steal that. Because we can go steal and Bone Wraith. But we can probably save this for something way better. I may try. I mean, I'll just do this. Oh yeah, and actually I can't try anymore. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, actually. I'm gonna have to, honestly, I'm gonna have to just go into custom games and test that. Cause problem is you can't just try that in a game because you will lose if it doesn't work. Another one. He can't attack with his face again. We can steal the 5/5. It's probably just good enough. Because, well, which thing we steal? Give this back when Najak is destroyed. The problem is like, what I think... That's the same as, like, Shadow Madness. If you silence a Shadow Madness minion, it goes back. Well, that's like a feature of Hearthstone that when you play cards, you don't always know what they do. Wasn't there used to be like a website of like obscure card interactions? We can coin buff on this, Kappa. Looking at a forum, there's someone... Opponent played a Najak Hexxen. He Mage Runter lost. He Mage Runter rushed his Brute. And then the silence stayed there. So yeah, silence the minion does not work. It would have to be silence the Brute. I mean silence the Hexxen, but I think that also worked. Didn't work, I mean. Okay, well this doesn't really work very well. I have so many spells that maybe I should return this, but I don't want to like coin nothing. Yeah, Brewing Hexen works. We've done that. Maybe I should have just killed this. We can wave to kill it though. Not really ideal. We have the lifesteal. I have to see. I'll have to see if I actually tried that in a VOD also. Don't remember. This may just have to be Wave of Apathy. What else are we gonna do? I have all these Narus. But when am I gonna use them? We need to try to relieve pressure, I guess. I do see a post that says if you silence the Hexen, you don't get it back. Maybe it's true. Because I may have just been thinking, because like Hexen is inconsistent with like Shadow Madness, but it's a different card, I guess. Another Desert Spear. Well, he's not killing us very fast. One damage. One damage. That's a good card. We can go Flyer Ripple if we want. guess. It's actually kind of relevant to coin this. I guess I'm gonna do that. Did I do that in the wrong order? Yes. Oh well. This thing had an extra health. I'm setting up my own deliverance though, it's okay. Surely. It's 100% intentional. Yeah, that was the same thread I saw. I know that you can't silence the minion that you steal. But maybe I just didn't try silencing the Najak Hexxen. But that was why I thought that it was different. But it might still work with silence. It would make sense that it would still work with silence. That would be the logical thing. I need to wait for him to use that up, I guess. No, you're saying if you silence the other minion. Oh, you're saying if you silence... Well, it's your own Najak Hexxen and then you silence it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to just test every possible scenario on that card. When you silence either Najak or the stolen minion, the minion won't be returned. I could swear I tried it and it didn't work. I don't know, maybe I was trying something different. So you can have a third Desert Spear. Can you imagine the humanity? This would be like the most stats. We kind of need to prevent damage though. Preventing damage play is just like penance, I guess. I can also make a lifesteal Bone Wraith. It's a bit more risky though. Actually, it's better to kill this one. Oh no, I have to kill this one if I'm doing the spectral. This guy feels like how we felt against that shaman. He's just like trying to beat us down. He's just like, why won't you die? This thing gets eaten right on board. Maybe it's time to play the Bone Wraith. We can honestly just buff the flyer though. This thing eats all that stuff though, it kind of does its job. It kind of does its job then. I'll just go for this, I guess. If that's crushing walls, we'd be very sad. If you buff the taunt and he does have an answer for it, then we actually probably will die. So I feel like if we keep the flyer lifesteal, we'll probably be safer. Just the one nasty thing would be crushing walls. Just it never stops. This guy still has not played a card above 4 mana yet. I'm getting the sense that he never will. Was that Veritas? Probably go for the lifesteal on the Bloodguard now. Wow. Well, he's out of cards. Completely out. Probably just go full damage removal mode. Rushing the 4-1. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably don't need to be honest. Just play the Corporal. Lifesteal. Yeah, I guess we just rush the 4-1. Maybe rushing the 3-2 is actually better. Got him. Probably shouldn't keep this against Hunter. Maybe I even toss... Thing is like there's just not that much we're looking for. Just like 2s and 3s. And I'll keep this. It would suck if we drew the other one immediately. The Shadow Mass interaction is the reason why you tried to silence your stolen minions? Yeah. Be so greedy to hold on to this. Against the Hunter? Oh, fuck. Well, guess we lost. Well, it's been fun. We can't even play this because it'll die. You'll give him the honorable kill. We can play the flyer though. I think it's gonna be possible to deny that all game though. You can't get it right now into the Spirit Guide in theory. Holy crap. I know he uses it. Okay. We just have to hope nothing bad happens here. Yeah. I can kill this. I guess that's... It's either this or FF, basically, so... This has a slightly higher win rate than FF, maybe? Yeah, his, If you do not wear this card, half of the chance, it just doesn't do anything, but he's rolled 2 for 2 so far. So now we are dead. This is a bit better than Smug, I guess, for living. So I guess I'll try that. There's pressure plate, though. But it's never pressure plate, right? Surely. Ow! 3 for 3? Guy's like actually hacking. Yeah, when that's the thing though, is like henchmen, like 1 out of 8 times you just win the coin flip 3 times, and then you basically do just automatically win the game when that happens. He actually has a lethal if he doesn't screw it up. I think he screwed it up already though. No, he didn't yet. Oh no, he doesn't. Wait, did he? He has even more damage. Okay, he actually did that as about as inefficiently as possible, but okay. He's just one of those guys. He's not used to winning very often, so when you... Freaking warrior territory, not like this. I really don't want to use this. We also have the silence for it. These are like both of our combo pieces. Fine. Jesus. That's bad. I mean, do I coin that? I can't really, because I need to coin a 6, I guess. We actually have all of our combos for this thing. Maybe I should have coined it, because if we do stick a minion, then I mean, it's not like I want to elixir any of those things. Well, I don't know. If I save the coin, it's a pretty good combo. We can get the smug back either. That would be really nuts too. It's pretty hard for him to kill it unless he has like coerce. Or that. So I guess we go Ice Hoof. Because we do have the buff for it. It's gonna be the game where he's going to like just never play a threat for Hexxen. We're winning fatigue, right? Now we're actually losing fatigue technically. He has the better fatigue hero power if it comes down to that. I have an issue actually. Actually, we have the Entomb though. Entomb puts us ahead in fatigue technically. Bumping that in is kind of odd. I can steal his fish. Probably not worth it though. I can steal the fish. I can't steal the fish and also Cold Light Seer it though. I guess we're just going to Try to preserve that thing because he was trying to raw damage kill it. This thing isn't silenceable either. We need our Najak Hexxen Rattlegore. We need our Entomb then. Or our Najak Hexxen. Easy Rattlegore. We need a cloning device before he draws the Rattlegore out of his deck also. Should do that soon, I guess. No big spell. Yet. Wow, going through it the hard way. And then we just replay it. You could do for 10,000 IQ play, Fishy Flyer, and then Deliverance your own Fishy Flyer. They never expect it. I guess we don't have AoE, I should probably take this. Like, this is more value maybe, but... What is this game? This feels like the Control Warrior meta back from like 2017. Oh, he just drew that immediately. Okay, we can steal that thing. Flyer it and Deliverance it, and actually, I don't want to let him use his weapon, so I kind of want to go face, even though that gives him a buff there, but we'll be able to deal with that, I guess, later. We have a wolf, does that change anything? Probably not. Or I steal his fish. Wait, heal it, steal it, play our own fish. Wait, I overdraw, don't I? Heal. -1 plus... I can't do that because I literally overdraw. I have too many cards. Maybe I should have just double flyered so that I could keep the Deliverance to get the fish. Or something better, maybe. You watch him have the Frost execute. At some point, we're just going to draw Najak Hexxen, right? This game literally probably will go to fatigue. Unless we kill him, I don't think he's ever killing us. So if we get to fatigue, we will draw it eventually. This is actually going to be like a 35-minute game. That's a nice draw. There's no way I can calculate everything off of spammy. I'm just going to do the first play I see, which is we can rush this. How am I going to do this? I don't know, I might screw this up, but... I may have already screwed it up, but... I mean, this will be okay. Actually, I should just take this buff, shouldn't I? Seems pretty good. Sounds makes our 3/3 a 4/10. It's also a mind controllator though. But it does, yeah. Honestly though, I think this is better than a 4/7 or 4/10. It's about the same right now, maybe. Okay. Wait, that's actually a frost spell. Okay. Who said it? Somebody said it. Somebody's getting banned. We trying to protect this wolf? Maybe. And especially with that, does this have extra health? Does not. I can give it extra health. I just realized we know he has one of these. I should play around this card and never play this. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna give this up then. We still have so many, like, I mean, we need our Hexxen, we need our Entomb. We just have so many good things in there. Raise Dead's one of the best cards in our deck too. Is that the, yep, okay. At least, I mean, he had to put an extra card into it. That's the best we could do, I guess. So now I can play this, I guess. Another randomly generated menace too. It's not like he drafted it for that. He would have saved the Mekru for our Arcanist. Yeah, maybe. We're running out of shit. We actually need to find value of some kind. We have a Gift of the Naru. For cycle at least. Okay, now we just need to find our Najak Hexxen or our Entomb. He's actually killing that. Here's a Spirit Guide. Which will get us closer to our other shit in theory. Wait, does this even... this draws... oh, it does draw 2 actually. Okay. It's playing the 5/5 right into a 5/7, not ideal, but... oh well. One maker, yeah. There's basically like almost no bad cards left in our deck at this point, so that's the good thing, right? It's just that none of our cards are, except for the double mind control we have, none of our other cards are that good, is the only issue. Okay. We must have a Defile clear here. This, I mean, if we could just go like this, it works, right? I probably should have raised it first. I'm just gonna hold it now, I guess. Yo, Jekyll Hyde with the Prime sub, taking $5 out of Jeff Bezos' pocket. Appreciate the support. Oh no, he's gonna try to get the armor. Oh, that could be a problem. So we can put both of these cards into the pool, go for the Flyer, Dwarf. This thing gets left up, but I mean, we'll probably be okay, right? Surely. Tell me it'll be okay. Nice. I mean, hopefully we'll be able to deal with this, but if worst case scenario, we can silence it. Still trying to hold this though. He actually has early game, it turns out. Good to know. Yes, we can double mind control. We probably hold one though. We waited all this time. Sure. We finally did it. We had to get to card 22. Or 21, I guess. Lucky number 21. That's broken? Yes. Oh, the armor! He actually had the armor. Okay. I guess I can heal this. Do I even want to draw at this point? I probably don't, actually. Maybe I just don't. See what we get here, I guess. Better use this before he runs out of minions. Oh, that's pretty good. Do we want this or this? This might be better. I don't really need this. Just gonna take this. Actually don't want to commit this much. I'll play this, I guess. Sure. We need to heal him up a bunch so that we can play this without drawing. Can steal that to draw a minion out, draw a weapon out of our deck. Go, living monument. That's the one thing about, like, with all the Discover and stuff, like, even these really long drawn out games just don't go to fatigue because one person ends up eventually getting the advantage, right? Oh, is it? I should have picked Sleepy Dragon, apparently. I should have known better, chat. Maybe I should play around if possible. He could have a second Defile. That would be possible. At least, the way I did it, it wouldn't full clear or anything. We still have 2 minions survive. I should have known. He hasn't played a duplicate the whole game. I should have known. He needed like 6 more war caches though. Do I just steal Reno? I should probably keep it, to be honest. I'll just buff this, I guess. I guess I'll do this now. And this comes back. Well, okay, doesn't really matter then. I could get my Entomb maybe. Nice. I can steal this then. Watch me lose fatigue because I drew that card. Not quite. He's good if you can draw a certain kind of deck. It's not like we have that kind of deck really is that well at all. It's just that we have 4 mana mind control. We may have to The thing is that I feel like you keep this just because maybe if you have to kill the 2/2, you wouldn't get your own 2/2 obviously, but at least you have a way to kill that thing. Yeah, we drew another one anyway. Alright. Well, still a good good thing to have. Found our win condition. Yeah, Battle Worn Vanguard. It's funny that I keep forgetting the name of that card with how it's literally the most common class card in the entire game right now. Or I think it might be second most common. There's a Coin HS replay. No, the most common class, well, I guess Wand Thief because it's dual class, right? Yeah. Wand Thief, Primordial Studies are both dual class, so they show up more often. And then Snowfall Guardian too. We can Deliverance our own guy. They never expect it. One problem with buffing this thing is it makes it even less likely you can actually honorable kill something, but you know, you never know. What we need is for him to just play like a Bone Wraith. Raised Dead just gives us a bunch of garbage. I guess we just kill that. When do we get our Best Buy sponsorship? Making people go to Best Buy to replace their monitors. It's not really the ideal Bone Wraith either, but I think you could have raised Deaded to get the Mekaru. That would also be very depressing. We would I'm thinking we try to get these Bone Wraiths back. We have 2 Bone Wraiths in the pool now. Skaterbot. And Hero Power. To clear our board, along with our hopes and dreams. Didn't get to do the value trade this way though. Got one of them. I may just have to kill that. Because otherwise it just kills our Bone Wraith again. Probably don't really have a choice. Try to play these together. If I play the wolf, I think it'll just die. There's one way we've gotten here. We gotta try to hold on. Okay, well. After I completely run out of spells, he plays that. That's fine, I guess. Not like this. Well. You were offered 2 spells in the full Demon Hunter draft, a Feast of Souls and a Philosophy with no demons. Nice. Should have drafted around it. Wait, I just realized, couldn't he have just... Oh, no. No, never mind. Oh, that's really rude. What the hell? Yeah, that's the thing. Veritas gave up his slot as the Demon Hunter guy, and then I stole it. Honestly, like, I haven't done super well with Demon Hunter. I've done pretty well, but... I don't know, my results have been rather even, I feel like, between classes in general. It seems like. That's kind of an issue. Now you're the druid guy. So, what is the draw order that wins us this game miraculously? I mean, if we just keep chaining taunt, we'll theoretically be fine. He's gonna try to get the buff on that thing. Yeah, he's getting the buff on that thing. We can steal it. Maybe we just steal that thing. It's like, joke's on you, we don't have any spells. Except half our deck. He's healing it for us, that's good. We just need the Brewmaster. Wandmaker can give us silence too. Nice, got a taunt. And on turn 10, we can play this with the Najak Hexxen to steal whatever the biggest threat is. So this could actually work. If he awakens, he has to awaken his own board away. But we just die, don't we? Yeah, we're actually... No, he doesn't have Nightmare anymore. We're not dead on board. We're not dead on board. Technically. We need to somehow not die. We need to top deck exactly Entomb. The problem here is now he just kills the 1/4 anyway. So this like never works, right? It's like, how do we ever not die here? Seems a little difficult. What is the not die strategy? I don't think there is a not die strategy. The DDoS strategy? The salt strategy. It's I know it's not in the next patch, but maybe the next patch they remove Ysera from Arena forever. Maybe maybe next patch Copium. Maybe the next patch. I'm sure the next patch they'll remove it. Ooh, heavy plate.